Welcome students. Today we shall discuss about types of combustion. Combustion is a burning process. Oxygen is used in combustion. Any substance that can combine with oxygen with liberation of heat and sometimes light also is called combustible substance. And the chemical process is called combustion. Oxygen is required for combustion. Combustible substance is required for combustion. Combustible substance should be heated to a temperature where it will start burning is called ignition temperature for that combustible substance. Now, what are the types of combustion? There are three types of combustion: slow combustion, rapid combustion, and spontaneous combustion. When a combustible substance combines with oxygen very slowly, the liberation of heat is very slow. The liberation of light is not found in many cases. Slow combustion is observed during respiration. In respiration, we living things intake oxygen. Oxygen combines with glucose of living substances and forms carbon dioxide and water. The energy liberated is stored in some compounds of living things, and some amount of energy is generated in the form of heat. The production or liberation of light is not observed during respiration. Rusting of iron. Iron, when allowed to remain in moisture atmosphere, the oxygen of air combines with iron and liberates small amount of heat and no light. Also, germination of seeds is also a process of slow combustion. During germination, some amount of heat is also produced. Now, there is one case of slow combustion in which very little amount of heat is produced and some amount of light is also produced. Surprising? This is the combustion of vapors of phosphorus. Suppose in a test tube we take some phosphorus. Phosphorus is always kept under water. And it is heated. It's a candle. A cork is kept at the mouth of this test tube, and a fine capillary tube is pierced inside. This is burning candle used for heating it. This is water. As phosphorus gets heated, vapors of phosphorus come out, and the vapors come out of this capillary tube. As the vapors come out and come in contact with the air, it generates a flame. This flame gives light. But this flame is not at all very hot. If you keep a matchstick inside it, this matchstick, if you keep inside it, this matchstick will not start burning. It will not catch fire. This shows that though this is a flame giving some amount of light, bright flame, but it gives hardly little amount of heat so that the matchstick doesn't catch fire. Not only that, but also you can keep your finger. If you keep your finger inside the flame, you will not feel hot. Therefore, this flame is called cold flame. In which light is generated, heat is generated very negligible. And cold flame is formed by the substances like phosphorus. This property is called phosphorescence, where during combustion light is produced in a sufficient amount and heat is not at all produced or produced but in very negligible little amount. As against rusting, in which little amount of heat is produced, light is not produced. Here, extremely little amount of heat is produced, light is produced considerably, so that it appears like a flame, but it is a cold flame. So this process is also called burning or combustion. Slow combustion it is. Now rapid combustion. In case of rapid combustion, we have wax. Rapid combustion is the combustion where considerable amount of heat is produced and amount of light is also produced. For example, burning of food, burning of wax candle, burning of CNG, etc. Burning of other fuels is also case of rapid combustion, where Light and heat both are produced in considerable amount. Now, third type is spontaneous combustion. When the combustion process takes place in very short time, it is called spontaneous combustion. This can happen for the combustion of explosive substances. Explosive substances catch fire very rapidly. Within very short time, they undergo combustion, resulting in an explosion. For example, firing of gun. Gunpowder is an explosive. When it is triggered, a spark is introduced inside gunpowder, which makes the gunpowder to start extremely rapid combustion or spontaneous combustion, resulting in the explosion of gunpowder firing the gun. Similarly, other explosives also undergo spontaneous combustion, resulting in explosions. Other example is firecrackers that we ignite in Diwali celebration. The crackers also undergo spontaneous combustion. Light and heat are produced. Light is produced in considerable amount. So there is a spark and explosion. Explosion is because of the conversion of explosive from very small volume to a large gaseous volume, resulting in explosion. Thus, spontaneous combustion is observed in case of explosions of explosives and crackers. Iron doesn't burn, but very fine powder of iron, if it is sprinkled on a flame, then the very small particles of iron spontaneously burn, combine with oxygen because of heat of the flame, and give rise to sparks of lights. So sparkling lights that we find in crackers during Diwali celebration are also this type of spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous means taking place very rapidly. Combustion is combining with oxygen. Now about flame. If we ignite a candle, the wick of the candle, it starts burning in the flame. The flame of candle, burning candle, the flame of Bunsen burner, The flame of LPG are different type of flames. Here, the inner part is of vapors of wax. Middle part is yellow in color and this is blue in color. Outer part. This is middle part. This is inner part. Inner part is brisk hot, hotter than that is the middle part. It gives more amount of light because on combustion the carbon particles when heated at high temperature glow giving light, and here the availability of air getting more, the carbon particles combine with oxygen to form carbon dioxide gas. So the outer part is the zone of complete combustion, which is very hot. The middle part is the zone of moderate combustion, which is giving the highest amount of light. The inner part is not very hot, it is cooler part of the flame, where there is, because less availability of air, it is not very hot. And here black soot is formed. In Bunsen burner, we can add up air from the boiler to adjust the combustion of gas to become complete, moderate, complete or moderate. So if this air vent is stopped, then we get a yellow flame. And when air is allowed to enter, then the flame of the Bunsen burner becomes blue because of complete combustion. Also the flame of LPG is bluish flame because the LPG gas mixes with air and undergoes complete combustion, giving rise to high amount of heat. So dear students, try to learn these various types of combustions and flames. Thank you.